strike. I was trying to strike like a match late night.
Yeah, strap. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it all times 10. I'm 4 pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel in it. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. I wouldn't split my with him. These down there still a stack. You was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with her bestie. They hope I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for y'all. These good at in there thuggin', think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base some. I spread so many blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters with the reward. My swag was stolen. He wanted to. I put up. Stuff $20 skinny pants. I call that a Harriet to me. My be mad. My no cat, cause she ain't. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many. Be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags, going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm Auntie Beverly. On the Grammy. I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto, about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Yeah, I'm shaking something. Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though. You know what I'm saying? Fire life. Foe life, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
Yeah, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, back.
The Mile High City, Denver. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris. It's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, this is who we know Derek White is. Excellent anticipation defensively. And what does he do? He makes sure his teammate gets an opportunity.
Murray for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gordon against Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Over Murray. Misses off the right iron. Outside Porter. Here's an 8-footer. And Gordon finishes it off.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by White.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Holiday. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now a timeout called by Denver. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 5.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Tatum against Gordon. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Celtics.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
Denver shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Aaron Gordon taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Count it. Murray's got 7 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Boston leading by 4. On the wing, Tatum. That shot off. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Porter from outside. Rebound Boston. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Murray. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
They get it again. Second chance effort. Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, He's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Here's Hauser. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
For the Nuggets, Saric comes in for Jokic, and it's Michael Porter in for Gordon. And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And the Nuggets call time here. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and it's blocked. Here's Hauser. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
13 foul. At the line for the Celtics.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Good on the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 9 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Murray. Got a hand on it. Now Westbrook, still without a bucket. On the wing, Porter takes the 3, nails it from 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Brown passes to Hauser. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Good. And Brown gets the assist. He's got 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Shoots over Brown. And no good to start the night. Missing his first attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They're up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. We've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at small forward. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Westbrook. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And, you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Brown's checked in for Strother. Nuggets trail by 7. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. That one falls.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The ball's knocked loose. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Outside Watson. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Watson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Pritchard. Watson with a rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Charge against Tatum. Yes, it's good. Tatum's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Watson passes to Brown. On target from range. 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Pritchard. Excellent defense there from Watson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Porter. Launches it. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Šarić. Najee comes in for Watson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Michael Porter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Holiday.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep, Jokic. Porzingis grabs the board. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Brown with it, checked by Murray. Oh, sweet move. Second chance shot. Cornet can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Najee passes to Westbrook. Now Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
Defensive foul.
That one misses for Westbrook.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Murray passes to Jokic, and there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Jamal Murray.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And another miss by Denver.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brown draws the double. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Westbrook. Boston pulls it in. Cornet's got 5 rebounds in the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Denver up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Brown passes to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 3. Murray for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Murray passes to Brown. 3-pointer. Rebound Boston. Outside White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Here's Murray. Holiday grabs the miss. The Celtics with the lead. Stolen by Jokic. It's a one-on-one situation. Brown passes to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Jokic shot is good. Jokic has got 7.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray passes to Jokic, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Murray finds Jokic over Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis at wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And finished off by Tatum.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Murray against Holiday, and here's Gordon from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. He has 6.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Tatum, good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. The 3. Another shot. Oh, he's alone inside. Jokic finishing strong.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Murray against Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. Over the D. Porzingis finishing inside.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Porter, the pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He gets it in there. Murray's got 14.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Tatum passes to Holiday. And the 3 off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's 1:34 left in the third. Murray from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. The shot by Brown, no good. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
Well, Porzingis has tremendous mobility, so engaged on the offensive end. He has no problem finding open teammates.
Inside. Gordon can't hit. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. To the paint. Jokic, no good. The Celtics shooting has been great at 58% in the third. It's deflected.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Tatum's shot is good. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Boston with it. Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Jason Tatum, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Watson passes to Saric. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pritchard, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
Jamal Murray.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Tatum against Westbrook. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Out to Craig. His first shot attempt. The rebound by Murray.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Westbrook outside. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Denver missing. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. They kick it out to Murray. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Pritchard. Nails the baby hook. And the Celtics lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Murray passes to Brown. And that one's long. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Hauser can't get it to go. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Westbrook. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
Boston making a switch here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Tatum, good.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic, he's a handful down there. Here's Holiday. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Great D that time from Jokic. He shoots again. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Boston, Drew Holiday at the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Brown finds Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside for Porter.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. And here's Gordon from the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. the three.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. And the dunk by Jokic.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Tatum draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Brown. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Murray inside. He's covered by Holiday. It falls!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Tatum from long range. Oh, the trifecta!
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Outside for Porter. Yes!
Wow. Look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins, stepping up for his team in a clutch situation.
Here's Tatum. And no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Team is in the penalty.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Boston. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Off target with the shot. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and